Hi, hello everyone, welcome back to a new video on this channel. Today I will be giving my opinion of 3 comebacks that have been released recently, these being Baddie by IVE, Fact Check by NCT, and Howl by Chuu. I was going to give my opinion on more comebacks, but since I also added other people's opinions, so that you have more perspectives besides mine, it was already a very long video. I can do this if you want more times. Below in the timeline you have the video segmented in case you are only interested in one opinion, and you can also share your own thoughts in the comments respectfully. Without anything else to say, let's get started.
I'm a baddie, baddie, pretty little risky baddie. 뭐든 될 대로 되라지, catch me if you can.
Well, let's dive into it. Do you get it? Cause it's IVE and IVE's fandom name is IVE. Okay, first of all, I have to admit that I'm a bit puzzled by Starship's strategy of releasing not 1, not 2, but 3 video clips in one go. But well, starting off with Baddie, which happens to be the title track, I couldn't help but scratch my head a little. In my humble opinion, it's not only one of the worst songs to come out from a girl group in this 4th generation wave, but it's like watching a puzzle piece that just doesn't quite fit. I mean, the song itself isn't inherently bad, but it's a bit like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole, if you catch my drift. The thing is, their whole group concept oozes elegance, and then they suddenly decide to transform into baddies. It's like when you're expecting a gourmet meal, and you're served fast food, a bit of a culture shock. Jimin seems to be the only member who somewhat embraces this concept, while the others, well, they just seem like they've taken a detour off their elegant path. And what's with all those cats popping up in every other second of the music video? I get it, cats are cute and all, but it's like they're trying to distract us from the mismatched concept with furry distractions. Then we move on to Either Way, a sentimental track that's not necessarily bad, but it feels more like it should have been relegated to the position of a B-side. It's decent, but not for a pre-release that everyone will be watching. Now, finally, we come to Off the Record. Now here's where things start looking up. This song, my friends, is the standout of the trio. The music video is a work of art, and the tune itself is seriously catchy. It's like they went from Baddie confusion to finally finding their rhythm. But in all honesty, I must say, Starship's decision to release this trio of tracks left me a little disappointed. You know, they had this impeccable track record of delivering hit after hit, and I was expecting nothing less this time around. However, it seems they stumbled a bit with this release. But, everyone's entitled to a misstep now and then, and maybe it's just a part of their growth as a group. We'll have to see where they go from here. Looking at people's opinions, I totally agree with this one who says that most of IVE's songs sound like they were made with them in mind, but Baddie feels like it was given to them after going through other artists. It's their first miss for me, but you can't fault Starship for trying some different sounds. She's absolutely right. What this person says is nonsense with After Like 11 and loved IVE, but we'll let it go. Some other opinions from serious people. I love Either Way and Off the Record, such a vocally pleasing songs. I was addicted to Baddie, but now I'm sick and tired of it. I don't know why, but might be because it was 258 seconds song where they kept on repeating that they're a baddie. Jimin is mothering Love Her. First listen I didn't give 2 pip about Baddie, it was so generic and boring, but for some reason it grew on second listen. Very much like 𝒉𝒍𝒍𝒐, it makes sense on second listen, and I now have it on repeat. Baddie is a music up, head empty song, and I am here for it. I think it's perfect for October since Halloween is in like 2 weeks-ish. I like the ridiculous concept. Is it their best song? No, but it's also not their worst. Baddie is so empty, I'm disappointed. I hate how Ray's verse got cut off and switched to Chuu Howl just like After Like again. Ray has the perfect vocal color and tone to fit the song, they should have let her keep going. The build-up was really ruined. I like Either Way the best out of the trio, but none of them feel like a proper title track. Starship should have invested more into Holy Moly. That is a potential goldmine title track with a few tweaks.
Check the facts, go check that. Check the facts, go check that. Check the stats, go check that.
It's a real roller coaster of emotions when I think of NCT. They used to be one of those bands that held a special place in my heart, and I was absolutely devoted, watching every one of their concerts, connected with fandom 24/7. But here's the twist, their latest releases have brought a tear or two to my eye every time I hit play. It's almost as if they've embarked on a new musical journey, and in the process, they've gained a whole new group of fans. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's certainly different from the audience I was a part of. Now, when I look back, I can't help but feel that there has been a change, and it's not necessarily for the better or worse, it's just different. Since Vampire, things seem to have slowed down a bit for me. It's like watching your favorite TV series get worse over the last few seasons. You keep waiting for a return to the golden days. And while I wonder if there are hidden B-sides waiting to be discovered, I'm almost afraid to dive into them, fearing they won't live up to the expectations created by their early work. Songs like Boss, Cherry Bomb and Touch are the NCT that I remember and cherish. Those songs have a timeless quality that I can't help but get lost in. They are like a musical comfort zone, and will always be what I consider to be the authentic sound of NCT. In contrast, tracks like Two Baddies, Fast Check, Baggy Jeans or Sticker seem to be going in a direction that I find hard to accept. Now all the comments are that it's a good song, which shows that their fans have changed since the eras in which I was a fan. I even found this comment that says it's not that experimental. For me it is, so I don't agree with that opinion. Other opinions that we can find are I thought I wouldn't like it but it's just a fucking banger. Also love Mark with a baby goat, and Ioona looks absolutely insane. Not my favorite from them but still good. It got stuck in my head even after first listen. Also we love to see Ioona, a certified hit. 127 sets the bar, and then constantly raises it with each release. The growth that they have is awe-inspiring. I loved everything about this comeback and can't wait to listen to the full album. The first part of this whole experience left me a little perplexed, but let me tell you, as things unfolded, it was like riding an elevator straight up. I have to admit that I've never been a big fan of Ioona, but this solo adventure of Chuu's has made me rethink my stance. I'm not entirely sure what Chuu's style was like in the past, but I certainly like this new concept and style. The music video, overall, wasn't bad at all, but there was one aspect that left me a bit puzzled. The whole monster thing. I understand that it probably has some deep and meaningful connection to the storyline, but honestly, I haven't been too interested in intricate music video narratives for a while now. For me, it's all about the music. Chuu, on the other hand, let me tell you, has an absolutely lovely voice. I mean, who wouldn't love it? It's like an oral delight for the soul. So I'm definitely excited about her solo career, and would love to see her continue down this stylistic path. As I've seen, there are a lot of people who didn't like the song and preferred another style or even another track to be the lead. I haven't listened to the whole album yet, so I don't have much to contribute to this conversation. Some of the comments from some people were it's still growing on me, but I'm so happy Chuu's solo era has begun. The drought is so over. Not bad. Feels like something Taeyeon might have released a few years ago. Big shout out to the stylist and makeup artists. Freckly Chuu looks great. What a bop. I kind of expected a chill song, but that heavy synth chorus went hard. I absolutely love it. Just wish it was a little bit longer, though. But I'm really glad Chuu's back. And the moon in one of the last shots is a nice touch.
And this has been all. I hope you like it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did. It would help me a lot. See ya.